Season's greetings, Internet, and welcome back for the next of the 12 vids of Oxmas. Yes. For today's video, if it wasn't evidenced by the title below, our festive friend over here, Old Jack, we're going to be taking a look at another offering from General Mills. Yes, the cereal company. For this one, as we've done with the last couple of years, General Mills has been putting out a different take on their Toast Crunch cereal. Like, I believe last year we had Apple Pie Toast Crunch, which I'll link to right up here. And I believe the year before that they might have had Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch. I forget if I was able to track down a box of that stuff and try it here on the channel. But this year, again, as evidenced by the title down below, our festive Old Jack and the Christmas tree over here, we have Gingerbread Toast Crunch. Now, I don't really know what to expect other than, gingerbread and toast crunch. But I really hope this is going to be good. I hope that I'm going to be craving those crazy squares, as those commercials. Do they still say that? It's been so long since we've had cable, and so long since I've seen a cereal commercial on the internet here. I honestly do not remember. But do they still say crave those crazy squares? Anyway, let me know in the comments section down below, please, and thank you. Obviously, this is limited edition for the holiday season. Just bring that in closer so y'all can see right up there at the top. Alright, so let's see. We'll get the boring stuff out of the way right off the bat. Onto the nutrition facts, or the datos de nutrition. The calories, for those calorie conscious like yours Ghoulie, sorry, yours truly. Let's see. The cereal by itself is 170 calories per your 1 cup, 1 taza? That's a new one. 1 cup, 1 taza, 41 gram serving are 170. And the amount of calories per your 1 cup, 1 taza, 41 gram serving with 3/4 of a cup of skim milk / con 3/4 taza de leche. It's so small they kind of mushed the word together. Desgren. 3/4 cup, like 3/4 con 3/4 taza de leche desgrenada? Like, literally. Hopefully the camera can focus on that. They literally put the word, whichever word that is, in there, and they squished it up so much, like the ink that they used to print it, bled together and made it almost unreadable. Anyway, with 3/4 of a cup of skim milk, it's 230 calories. So obviously the skim milk adds about 60 calories. Right, anything else of note that I can actually read? Let's see. 10% salt, 13 once you've added the milk. 12 grams of sugar, which is 24% of the whole nutrition fact status de nutrition for the cereal, and that's also including when you've added the skim milk. Nothing else really to say beyond that, at least about the bookmark on the side of the box. So now let's move on to the back of the box, where it seems that they've given us an activity to do. Build your own gingerbread house using cardboard from the back of the box. Isn't that swell? Isn't that fantastic, folks? Assembly instructions. Ask an adult, I am an adult, to help cut out all the pieces along the black outer edges. Fold on the dashed lines. Fold as shown above. Tape tabs onto the sides. If I had more time this morning, and if it weren't for the fact that I'm just now going to be opening the box, I would totally do that. But between now and when I actually upload this video, if I finish off this box, if my household finishes the box off, I will in fact be doing this, and I will be adding it at the end of the video. Then again, I've said I would do similar stuff with other videos, like the mini cereals reviews. I said I was going to do the things on the boxes, which I still have those boxes. I just never did the thing yet. If you want me to actually follow through with, finishing that off, doing the sequel video to that, where I actually put together the mini kitchen and other such rooms, let me know in the comments section down below. Also, let me know if you even remember that video. It doesn't seem like that got very much traction, which might be the reason why I decided not to actually go through with doing the activity on the back of the boxes. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, I like the idea on the back here, because you got like those crazy squares over here, those craveable crazy squares. And they're all dressed up for the holiday season, just like they were last year, except I don't remember if we had little frosting mustache dudes down here last year. I like the coloration of the box. It's got this nice blue and lighter blue swirl pattern going on. Very reminiscent of the holidays and, the cold season. So without further delay, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and all other configurations of being, let's go right on ahead and crack open this box, and let's get this thing started. So, like that, and then like that. Fold the flaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the bag. Alright. Come on. Open up easy for me, please. Come on. There we go. See, it's because I said please. Alright. Time for our first whiff. Okay, I'll grant them this. That does kind of smell like a graham cracker. Like if you get a box of those like honey graham crackers, that's almost what it smells like. Or no, cinnamon graham crackers. It almost smells like golden grahams. I like it. Alright, so next, for our next bit here, we're going to need our handy dandy cereal bowl mug with accompanying spoon, because we're going to pour this in here. Alright, now I got to swap hands because I did this incorrectly somehow. There we go. So, here we go. Cereal into bowl in 3, 2, 1. Lift off! God, I'm tired. It's not even 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Alright, so now we put the bowl mug of cereal down over here so that we can attend to the rolling of the bag. And folding of the flaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go. Tab A into slot B, as it were, and we set that off to the side. So as per the usual, we're going to try this stuff dry, and then we're going to try it after adding the milk. So, here we go. It's about what you should expect, visually speaking, and that's good. If you're a fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you're definitely going to like this. Because it tastes, that's what it tastes like. I already brought it up, but it tastes like they just combined Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Golden Grahams, minus that little dab of golden honey. If y'all remember that commercial with the hippo coming down the slide and then whoosh, whoosh, lands right on top of the giant bowl of cereal. Golden Grahams is part of a complete breakfast, as he used to say. Anyway, that's some pretty good stuff right there. Alright, now let's see if adding the handy dandy cup of milk makes it better. Goigle, goigle, doodle, 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 goigle, goigle, goigle. Goigle, 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 do the goigle, goigle, goigle song. Yeah. Copyright Oxleymations 2023. Do not steal. Alright. So now that we've added the milk, the leche, as it were, let's go ahead and get ourselves a bite. See how much that milk affected that flavor. And a surprising first, the milk didn't really affect the flavor all that much. Usually, when I add the leche to the to the milk, it kind of makes the flavors pop a little more. But this time, it's a lateral move. Regardless, the cereal still tastes just fine. And I'm definitely going to be finishing this. Alright, so let's put this down for a moment. Right over here. So I can talk about the cereal. So when it comes to this year's limited Toast Crunch cereal, the Gingerbread Toast Crunch, I'll say I do recommend this if you're a fan of like gingerbread. But just be forewarned, it's got a little bit of that ginger kick because, you know, gingerbread. Because the more I'm letting it sit on my tongue while I'm chewing up the last spoonful, I'm definitely feeling that little tiny ginger kick. You know what I'm talking about? That almost spicy kind of a tingle right there at the end. Still tasty though. That might be part of the reason why I like it so much. So I do recommend this if you're a fan of gingerbread. If you're not a fan of gingerbread, I can understand why you would skip out on this. Completely understandable. Because gingerbread is not for everyone. Personally, I like the stuff. And as a matter of fact, I think this year I'm going to get a box if they still make it. You know, now that I think about it, I don't even know if they still make it. But if Little Debbie still makes those gingerbread snack cakes, I'm definitely going to pick up a box of those this year. Just because this is making me crave one of those now. Anyway, just want to put that down and say thank you all so very much for tuning in to one of my videos. I do truly and greatly appreciate it. And each and every single one of you out there watching, if you like what you've seen here today, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Once you are subscribed, you'll be glad you did. And with all of that out of the way, this is your old pal Oxleymations saying, have a cool Yule, y'all.